Welcome to AlphaCars Motorcycles. Today we're going to be taking a close look at this 2017 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport. This vehicle has a clean Carfax report, all factory original paint, and only 2 previous owners with indicated dealer service on that Carfax report. It also has over $10,000 in factory options. This Jeep is very well equipped. It even has the dual top group, which means yes, it does come with the retractable soft top as well. And it's remarkably corrosion free. I'll show you the underbody in this video. And this Jeep has held up so well over the years. It's super clean and it's in excellent condition, as we will see in this video. Peeking into the interior, it does have an aftermarket head unit there, which we will talk about later in the video. There are a few shadows with the sun today, but everywhere you look on this Jeep, it's super clean, and it is available at the date of this video posting here at AlphaCars and Motorcycles. You can email us or give us a call if you are interested in this Jeep, and you are just one click away from viewing our detailed listing on our website. If it is still available, you can view the pricing on there as well. Also, a clean Carfax report. I did mention the factory original paint, and we confirmed that with our paint meter. So you can view the individual paint thickness readings for each panel. And things like the remaining tire and brake life are available to view on that listing in addition. And if you are interested in this Jeep, but you're not local here in New England, well, still reach out to us. We have many shipping options and we can go over those with you. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. First, let's do an exterior walk around of the Jeep. Let's get familiar with it. It does have the hardtop installed at this time, as we can see. And if you want to see the condition of the soft top, as well as all the other parts that are included with this Jeep, you can view all the pictures of those on the online listing. As I mentioned in the intro, this Jeep is very well optioned, over $10,000 in options, and I'll read some of the packages it has as we complete our initial walk around here. It has the Sport Package 24S, Connectivity Group, Cold Weather Group, LED Lighting Group, Dual Top Group, and the 5-speed automatic transmission. And detailed on our listing, you can view what each of those packages include and the equipment that it adds to the Jeep. But it's so nice to see these LED lights in the front, as well as the LED fog lights, all factory standard on the Jeep here. And the Jeep does have some aftermarket accessories as well, and I will mention those as we come across them. And it does have the hood latches here that are aftermarket, because now we're going to take a nice close look at the Jeep's condition. Looking at the front edge of the hood and the front of the vehicle in general, it's really in excellent shape. There's no major pitting or rock chips or anything of that nature. This billet silver metallic paint looks great. It's a great color. The windshield is in nice condition as well. You can see no major chips or any damage like that. Let's go down the driver's side first, and we'll get nice and close to the panel at just the right angle so we can see if there is any dings or dents or scratches. And on this side, I'm not really seeing anything. There is a little scuff in the hardtop here. There we go, the camera just focused in. There is that scuff there on the hardtop, and I will point out anything more as we come across it. Like there's a couple little scuffs right here on the hardtop as well. But the edges of the Jeep, the fender flares, the side steps, all of these look great. Of course, don't mind some of the shadows and sunlight working with what we have for lighting today, which isn't ideal in the full sunlight, but you will be able to see any imperfections very clearly in the sun, so that is a perk. There is a little imperfection right here on the glass. I want to mention that. It has these clear lens LED taillights. The factory taillights are included, and once again, you can view the pictures of those on the online listing. And let's peek at the underbody of the Jeep. The rust under here, the little bit of rust, it's purely superficial. It really is just some surface rust like on the bodies of the shocks there. But if you look at like the springs and the axle, it's all very, very clean. And we will take a look at the frame rails as well. There's also some nice images of what I'm showing you on our website, so you can zoom in on those and study those as you would like. There's the imperfection here on the hardtop, but where it really matters a bit more on the metal body panels of the Jeep, this thing is just super clean, looks great. There's a little slight ding right here. I don't even know if the camera picks it up, but I just want to mention that. We are full disclosure here, that's why I'm making this video. But on this side of the Jeep, once again, fender flares, side steps, everything looks great. In all of the handles of the Jeep, it does have these aluminum inlays, so those are super cool. And let's look at the condition of the wheels. And they're all in really, really nice shape. You can see there's no staining from brake dust. And at least the ones we've looked at so far, there's really no cosmetic imperfections. So yeah, on all four, there's really no scuffs or curb rash or anything like that. Let's peek underneath the Jeep from here now. And I hope the camera is adjusting a little bit, but the frame rails are very, very clean. In a few spots, you know, there is some corrosion, but that would be, the Jeep is in the perfect opportunity right now to knock off the light surface corrosion and do a rust preventative treatment, which we can do here at AlphaCars. So definitely ask our team about that, if that's something that is of interest to you. But let's open up the back of the Jeep, start looking inside. Of course, we have the tailgate and then the glass that opens right up. And even check out like see all these spot welds here in the structure of the body. There's no rust or anything in there. It's all nice and clean. Same thing with the hinges here. There is some bumps and scrapes on the inside of the tailgate. You can see right here as well. And we have the set of all-weather mats for the front and the back row. And then of course the cargo area has its own right here. But yeah, back here, the carpet condition, the seats, it does look really nice. You've got the padding on all the roll bars here. In one of the packages, I forget if I mentioned it or not, one of the packages is for the factory hardtop to have this sound deadening headliner material. So that really makes a big difference with the road noise and just the general feel and comfort in the Jeep. And we just waited for the massive truck to stop reversing on the other side of the road with the beeping. So we've got clear audio, but even the spare tire here, it looks great. And there is a backup camera that has been added that goes with the aftermarket head unit that the Jeep has, which is very clear. And I will show you that in a second. Let me open the other doors as well so we can get some more light in the Jeep. But the rear seating here, the cloth, looks excellent, as well as all the carpeting in the Jeep. We've got our center switch area here with the cup holders and the speakers in the overhead arrangement here. It's just everywhere you look, it's super clean. It's not beat up in any way. All the door jambs and the seams of the body and the door hinges, they're all in really nice condition. And I'll leave that open while we look at this side. Same story over here. Look how clean all the door jambs are. There's no rust or corrosion. And now looking in this side of the Jeep, once again, it all presents great. And it has these aftermarket grab handles as well on all four corners of the Jeep. can see this one right here. Now getting into the front of the Jeep. Do apologize for some of the shadows, but it really presents the same up here. The cloth is in really nice condition. There's no crazy discoloration or stains or anything of that nature. And we will start it up and check out some of the functions of the Jeep. The AC is ice cold, and you can view pictures of this stuff on the online listing, but it does have the factory booklets and owner's manual with it. And looking at this door panel and door jamb up here. Such a great find. This Jeep was really well taken care of. Clearly wasn't beat up or mistreated. Looking at this door panel now, all of that presents the same as the rest of the Jeep. Here's our VIN tag there. And a little bit of light wear just right here on this bolster. It's no real material damage or anything. You can just tell it's been exercised and people have gotten in and out of the Jeep. But other than that, this driver's seat is looking great. Let's hop in the Jeep now and get it started up. There are 2 factory keys with the Jeep. Starts right up, right there, only 58,000 miles. And as this really nice Alpine head unit starts up, that does support Bluetooth and CarPlay. And there is a connection down here for the CarPlay and any media input as well. Little storage net or transfer case, that automatic transmission that was optioned. Of course, all standard things. To change settings on the head unit, you do need to pull the handbrake a couple times so it knows you are stopped and it's safe to do so. We've got a few different options here for the lockable center console. And I do want to show the reverse camera. We can put it right in reverse. And that camera is very clear. It has the parking lines as well. You can see now I'm reversing around the building. There is that's just a shadow of the Jeep. But for the aftermarket camera and head unit, it's very, very clear and honestly rivals a lot of factory setups. And yeah, the AC works great. All of these functions work as designed. This also has heated seats, so that is very welcome, especially in New England. Sorry, I didn't realize the camera wasn't showing us what was happening. So all these work great. They do get warm pretty fast. And with one of those options the Jeep has as well, there's all sorts of things you can set and view in the infotainment here, or the gauge cluster rather, even the tire pressures. And if there's any blinking or anything like that, it's just due to the camera's effect. Everything is nice and solid and operating as you would expect. And before we go take a look under the hood, steering wheel condition, I don't see any notable wear or damage on any of the touch points here. That all works great. And lastly, with the engine running, let's undo our hood latches here as I attempt to do this one-handed. All right, so as we have the hood up, the underside of the hood is super clean, as well as the whole engine bay. The engine runs silky smooth. Everything's very clean under here. Really minimal to no corrosion. You can see the fender bolts haven't been messed with on either side. And looking up into the cowl area, once again, there's no corrosion or things to worry about under there. And now as we latch the hood, these aftermarket latches, they do operate nice and smoothly. So I believe that's all I have to show you today on the Jeep Wrangler. If you do have any additional questions or you are interested in this vehicle, reach out to us, 978-263-9000, or send us an email at sales@alphacars.com. This has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough location. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe so then you don't miss out on the latest motoring content.